Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to First Alert 6 streaming here, and my name is Elena Riley. I really appreciate you joining me this morning where we go over our top headlines to get you started with your day and get you in the know here. So we'll head over to our website where I have that web story of 6 things you need to know today. Here we are, the day is Wednesday, August 27th with our top headlines. So let's get into these right away. All right, so our really big story this morning is that the man charged in a decades-old murder case of a Nebraska teen will be sentenced in court today. So on July 31st, Joseph Ambrose, who is 78, he was granted a plea deal to plead no contest to a lesser charge of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. He will appear in court this morning at 10 a.m. here in less than 2 hours. Wow, it's been a really big story for us, as I mentioned. Ambrose was initially charged with first-degree murder when he was arrested last November in Oklahoma, and the charges are connected to the stabbing death of 17-year-old Mary Kay Hesse in 1969. So in the 2 days, there we go, my video's playing. Alrighty, in the 2 days leading up to the July 31st court appearance, protesters objecting the plea deal gathered outside of the Saunders County courthouse. And a conviction for murder results in life in prison, but the punishment for conspiracy to commit murder in 1969 was only 2 years. Because this murder happened over 50 years ago, the system must follow the law from back then. Also today, the family will have an opportunity to make impact statements at Ambrose's sentencing hearing. So we will have much, much more for you on that in our newscast as well as online today. All right, my next headline this morning is that today recovery efforts will continue in Blair after powerful storms in the area happened on the morning of August 9th. So crews are scheduled to begin the second round of debris pickup today at 7 a.m. They started here about an hour ago. This is according to a release from the city of Blair. And when pickup starts, residents of Blair will no longer be able to use the dump sites at Veterans Memorial Field. But the site that's south of the Washington County Recycling Center at 3rd Avenue and Colfax Street will remain open. If anyone needs help moving branches to the curb, they are asked to contact Blair City Hall at 402-426-4191 for this assistance. And to sign up for Blair's emergency alert system, you can visit the city's website. I have that linked here in this web story. Moving along is that yesterday, the City Council approved Mayor John Ewing Jr.'s first proposed budget for Omaha. Since he was elected to the position. Ewing presented the $1.8 million budget plan for the coming year in late July, and a public hearing was later held in mid-August just to give the public a chance to get their voices heard on this. And the plan keeps the tax levy unchanged, as well as includes raises for the Omaha Police Department and the Omaha Fire Department. And for firefighters, the mayor's 2026 proposal includes a $4.2 million increase. Included in this 2026 budget is investments in both OPD's equipment and personnel, such as new body-worn cameras, cruiser cameras, tasers, VR training, and annual mental health checks for officers. It will provide 30 new police cruisers at a cost of about $2.7 million. And in this budget, Ewing also prioritizes local libraries, city parks, affordable housing, addressing poverty, as well as fixing the roads. On a related note, here we see our John Chapman from last night with this news, is that the council took a stand yesterday. They voted against eliminating diversity, equity, and inclusion from the 2026 city budget that we've been chatting about. So our John Chapman was on this yesterday. He reports that the term diversity, equity, and inclusion appears twice in the close to 500 pages that make up this budget. Council members Amy Melton and Council Vice President Breaker Harding, you just saw them there, they want to eliminate those 3 words from the budget. They say removing them doesn't necessarily change the city's policy, and they want to get money back from the federal government. Melton spoke with us. She said, "What I don't want to do is risk the tens of millions of dollars of federal funds that we rely upon for infrastructure, for affordable housing, and more." There she is. Melton says, they say removing them doesn't necessarily, More on Melton's quote, she says, "So I really don't want to risk losing literally tens of millions of dollars." And Mayor Ewing also weighed in on this issue. He wrote a statement to us. He says the words included in this budget refer to the man hired by former Mayor Gene Stothert to lead the city's DEI strategy. And the motion to take the words diversity, equity, and inclusion failed 4 votes to 3. Next up, the office of Mayor Ewing shared an update with us yesterday on the plans for repair of a sinkhole in downtown Omaha. So back in January, the sinkhole opened up after a garbage truck drove into the alley between Farnham and Harney Streets, and it fell through. It has been blocked off from the east ever since. And according to a release, the building owners and the city could not come to an agreement about who was responsible. But the repairs cannot wait any longer. So work is expected to start on September 8th as crews repair a damaged duct line, is what the release states, and the crews will also work to finish waterproofing and foundation repairs for the Regis building that is close by. Well, OPPD is constructing a new duct line at 17th Street between Farnham and Harney Streets. 17th Street between Farnham and Harney Streets will close to through traffic for 3 to 4 weeks, and the alley will also be fully closed, with OPPD working with building owners to allow for dumpster use and parking. And this work is expected to take most of the remainder of this year. Building off this, the sinkhole was a hot topic in the mayor's race that happened earlier this year. Lastly, a street in West Omaha will be renamed Wednesday in honor of the legendary Nebraska quarterback Eric Crouch. So this is 144th Street near the northeast entrance to Millard North High School. It will be renamed Eric Crouch Street with a ceremony happening today. So Crouch, this was an event that he was at. He won the Heisman with the Cornhuskers in 2001, so he was here at this fun event that happened in town. And Crouch is also a graduate of Millard North. Great news there. He's being recognized at that school today. This renaming will happen at 5 p.m. and a ceremony will be held at about 5:30 in the auditorium of the school. Great. So there he is, other Heisman winners. Awesome. All right, that is all the headlines I have for you this morning. I really appreciate you joining me. I bring you this live stream at about 8 a.m. every morning, as well as our web story we've been chatting about at about 6 a.m. every weekday. So everyone have a good start to your day, and please tune in to First Alert 6 for more updates on these stories. Thank you.